Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. In a report that has raised eyebrows in both Hollywood and royal circles, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's alleged new Netflix deal is said to include a highly unusual provision, a so-called divorce clause. According to Radar Online, the streaming giant is negotiating a $153 million agreement with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and a condition of the deal reportedly grants Netflix exclusive rights to the first post-split interview if the couple ever separates. The clause, while not confirmed by either party, reflects a shift in leverage since the Sussexes' initial partnership with Netflix following their 2020 exit from royal life. With recent projects, including Meghan's lifestyle series with Love Meghan and Harry's polo documentary Underperforming, sources claim Netflix is now driving a harder bargain. Netflix isn't mucking around this time. An insider told Radar they know Harry and Meghan need them more than the other way around. The couple is said to be uncomfortable with the proposed clause, especially given ongoing media speculation about their relationship. The same insider suggested that the stress of recent months has led to cracks and that Netflix wants to ensure it has priority access should the marriage end. In addition to the divorce clause, the platform has repeatedly asked for rights to include Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet in future content, an ask that runs counter to Prince Harry's well-documented concerns about privacy and media exposure for his children. As there's no doubt Meghan's move to becoming a hotelier could possibly fail or become the latest shiny object that the Duchess podcast and Netflix cooking show host, actress, philanthropist, fruit spread seller is working on this week. Public reaction has been swift and overwhelmingly negative, according to a new poll by The Express. A striking 97% of respondents said they would not want to stay in a hotel owned by the Duchess of Sussex. The proposed move, still unconfirmed by Meghan herself, reportedly involves trademarking as ever for services including hospitality, food and drink with temporary accommodation. It is believed the venture could integrate products and recipes featured in Meghan's recent Netflix series with Love Meghan. Out of more than 5,600 people who voted in the poll, only 2% said they would be interested in staying at one of the Duchess's hotels, while just 1% remained undecided. Harry and Meghan have hired Emily Robinson as their new Director of Communications, signalling a more structured PR operation as they continue reshaping their public image. Robinson, a veteran entertainment publicist, brings nearly 20 years of experience and is best known for handling global publicity for The Crown during its controversial final seasons. While her work on the Netflix drama included contentious depictions such as Prince Harry's Nazi costume scandal and a fictional ghost of Princess Diana, Robinson was reportedly respected by the show's cast and creators, even as some insiders described her as a divisive figure at Netflix. Her appointment has raised eyebrows, especially considering Harry's prior remarks expressing a preference for the Crown's dramatization over press coverage. It's fiction. I'm way more comfortable with the Crown than I am seeing the stories written about my family. The couple's choice comes amid a wider overhaul of their in-house team, including a new partnership with Method Communications to support their growing business and philanthropic ventures. Meredith Maines, appointed Chief Communications Officer in February, has reportedly been instrumental in this restructuring. However, their evolving team also follows a pattern of high turnover that has plagued the Sussexes since their departure from royal life. High-profile departures include Mandana Dayani, who stepped down as Archewell's president in 2022, Catherine St. Laurent, the couple's first chief of staff and executive director of Archewell, who left after just a year, and Toya Onus, their former global press secretary. Additionally, PR advisor James Holt moved into a UK-based executive director role, and Ben Browning, head of content for Archewell Productions, also exited. More Palace in just a moment. Prince William shared a light-hearted moment with actress Anne-Marie Duff during an investiture ceremony at Windsor Castle, where she was made an Officer of the Order of the British Empire for her services to drama. As she presented the honour, the Prince of Wales joked with Duff about her previous role as Queen Elizabeth I in the BBC's The Virgin Queen, quipping, "This should all be old hat for you," or something. After the ceremony, Duff described Windsor Castle as like a treasure chest and said the experience felt surreal given that it is a working royal residence. She and William also shared a brief chat about the challenges of balancing work and parenting. Reflecting on the recognition, Duff said, "You never imagined that. It feels extraordinary to be recognised." Sadly, a close friend of Prince William, Indian businessman Sunjay Kapoor, has tragically died after swallowing a bee during a polo match in England. Mr. Kapoor, 53, was a well-known figure in the international polo circles. He is believed to have collapsed after being stung inside the mouth, which may have caused a fatal anaphylactic reaction. The incident occurred on Thursday during a match, and despite swift medical attention, Mr. Kapoor could not be revived. Medical experts have noted that internal bee stings can be especially dangerous, particularly if the individual has an undiagnosed allergy. Anaphylaxis can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure and blocked airways, often with little warning. Just hours before his death, Mr. Kapoor had posted a tribute on social media to the victims of the tragic Air India crash. In what would be his final message, he wrote, "My thoughts and prayers are with all the families affected. May they find strength in this difficult hour." Princess Eugenie quietly visited a Salvation Army safe house last week, highlighting her long-standing commitment to ending modern slavery. The visit, revealed in a new video, showed the princess touring the facility, home to survivors of human trafficking, with stops at its gym, sensory space, multi-faith room and craft area. She also joined residents in a lino printing session, taking part in creative rehabilitation efforts. The visit aligns closely with Eugenie's work through the Anti-Slavery Collective, the charity she co-founded in 2017 to unite changemakers and raise awareness of the estimated 50 million people affected by modern slavery. It's really important that people are aware that human trafficking and modern slavery exist today, the princess said. One resident remarked, "When we meet people like the princess, we feel our voice is heard." Aunt Sophie brought elegance and a touch of drama to the Royal Windsor Flower Show, where a near-fashion mishap was swiftly turned into a moment of royal charm. As she knelt for a deep curtsy to King Charles, the Duchess nearly lost one of those chic wedges. The King, ever the gentleman, caught her by the arms, steadying her in a warm display of sibling-in-law support. Despite the slight stumble, Sophie maintained her composure, smiling throughout, her signature blonde ponytail and minimal jewellery. Stacking rings by Monica Vinader kept the overall look polished and relaxed. King Charles is expected to attend all 5 days of Royal Ascot this year, marking a notable shift from past appearances. The monarch, who previously attended primarily in support of his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, is said to have surprised himself by how much he now enjoys the event. We support the move as it will give us something to talk about other than the Duchess of privacy, podcasting and twerking. Royal Ascot runs from Tuesday until June 21 and remains one of the crown jewels of the British summer social calendar. Founded in 1711 by Queen Anne, the race meeting has enjoyed royal patronage for over 3 centuries and is a fixture for the royal family. Last year, amid his cancer treatment, the King attended 4 of the 5 days. This year, however, he is reportedly eager to embrace the full experience, attending all 5 days alongside Queen Camilla, who has long held a passion for horse racing. A source told The Sun, "Camilla has been passionate about horse racing for so many years, but the King has surprised himself by how much he enjoys it. It is an opportunity to catch up with guests and show support for the horse racing industry." The King is expected to have at least 2 horses entered at Ascot, though details have yet to be confirmed. One of his horses, the King's Falcon, has drawn attention after a recent win at Carlisle and is considered by some to be a shrewd bet for the meeting. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice, and leave us a nice review if you're enjoying the show. By the way, check out a new show from your friends and family here at Calaroga Shark Media. It's called Feuds, Power, Pride and Payback, and it's all about the greatest feuds of all time. Most of them happened in the last couple of weeks. It's Elon and Trump and Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, and there's a classic Kanye Swift, Taylor Swift episode there too. Check it out. It's called Feuds, Power, Pride and Payback, and you can get that wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.